Considering that last What If is going to be a SCAREVEMBER special, let's give you a proper one on Fridays. What's up everybody, StevDeS here, and I hope you enjoy the treat of What If the Dragons Can't Revive People. That'll be a 3-parter throughout the 3 weeks of SCAREVEMBER. That being said, what about the regular What Ifs on the channel? Well, I decided let's open up with a brand new one for this Friday and continuing parts the next 2 Fridays throughout the 3 weeks of SCAREVEMBER. That way you all can get your What If-ery and I can have my trilogy. Everybody wins! Even this guy is gonna win in this one, because today we're going to consider a battle that was extremely one-sided in the Buu saga. Personally, I thought Evil Buu was way too powerful. It seemed like a really quick battle, and all that filler we had about Buu helping the blind kid, and just building his own house, living by himself, and then living with Hercule and Bee. All that filler could have really made a difference in the long run, which it kinda did when this fat guy decided to defend Hercule against Kid Buu, but in the time, it just doesn't make any sense that his evil side would be so powerful. This is why the Buu saga is in dead last as far as Z sagas are concerned. The Saiyan saga is a close tie though, because there are some good things in the Buu saga. Going back to the Kid Buu fight, this is where I really started considering caring for Hercule, because clearly Kid Buu is far above him. There's no way Hercule could have done anything against Kid Buu, and then Majin Buu comes in. He's really a solid stone for the monster to lean on, which got me thinking. Honestly, me caring about Hercule during the Kid Buu fight, that's way too late for me to care about this guy. He's clearly doing his best to make sure that Majin Buu's okay, and a good guy. He could save the world that way. Which brings up the question, what if Majin Buu beat Evil Buu? We start out with the scene where Hercule is shot and Buu heals him, fighting back his evil side, but steam is still pumping through his head and his holes. He's angry. After healing Hercule, he yells at Hercule to leave, and the reason I'm saying Hercule, it sucks that I can't say Mr. We're going to go with Hercule throughout all of this. I know, all you hardcore Dragon Ball fans are going to be cringing. So am I. Regardless, the scene plays out normally, up until the Buu versus Evil Buu fight. This fight goes on almost the same. When Evil Buu uses that big air puff in order to reflect the candy beam right back at our favorite pudgy pink monster, that is when Hercule shows up. The only reason Hercule got involved with the Kid Buu fight is because Mr. Buu was in trouble. He had to do something. Hercule is on his way to help his friend, and then the candy beam is launched. When it's reflected back at his friend, Hercule jumps in the way, saving Majin Buu from his own attack. The Evil Buu just laughs as Majin Buu is really sad looking down at the chocolate bar that was once his friend, and Evil Buu comes over and picks it up, ready to gobble the world champion. It's still hard to call him a world champion, he does barely anything. Our Buu charges into him and knocks the chocolate out of his hand. He then rips a piece of his flesh out and puts it over top of the chocolate bar. That way nothing bad happens to it. You made Boo's friend get hurt! Mr.Satan saved Buu! And you want to eat Boo's friend?
Yeah, he looks tasty.
You make Buu mad! And now Majin Buu is enraged. You remember the battle with Basil in Super? And by the way, this is just one of the fights that have been ruined. I still haven't seen Super. Or the fight against Kid Buu, how Majin Buu was still putting up a good fight. And that was after Hercule got hurt. This Majin Buu is now on par with his evil side. When it comes to Buu getting serious, there's no laughing matter when Hercule is at risk. We then go to the lookout, where Piccolo and Dende are sensing things out, and are really worried about where this battle is going to go. At this point, it's even, and both Buus are on par with each other. Here, Dende comes up with an idea to contact Namek and make sure that our Buu can get a better hang on it. And this would require Piccolo getting eaten. With Piccolo's power in his arsenal, the Fat Buu should be able to handle it. Piccolo says he'd just sooner give the other Buu his energy, but both of them are monsters. They don't trust Majin Buu right now, nor do they want to help either Buu at this case. What their hope is the fusion technique. However, in the middle of their argument, an amazing power awakens from behind them. It's Gotenks! Super Saiyan Gotenks has heard everything by this point and rashly rushes to destroy the evil Buu and maybe the good Buu if he gets the chance. Piccolo follows close behind as they see the good Buu on the back foot. At this point, he's taken more damage than the evil Buu has.
Hey, ugly! Lay out the big guy, cause now you face Gotenks! Superhero Justice!
The battle ensues as Gotenks pumps up to Super Saiyan 3 to defeat the evil Buu, and sure enough, he's able to hand that evil Buu his butt on a platter. With a Galactic Donuts attack, what he doesn't expect is Majin Buu doing the deed. I can't make this the same as the anime where we still have the Fat Buu. No, we're gonna get something a little bit better. Of course, a little bit better, Gotenks doesn't agree with.
Aw, no fair! I was gonna finish him off!
Gotenks, don't you get it? That Buu is the only one that can keep the evil inside him. As much as I don't like it, much like myself, good and evil have to come together to make a balance. The difference is we can hope that the good guy will be in control.
Fine, but if he turns evil, I'm gonna...
Poof! The fusion's over and the kids split. They split just in time to witness the Fat Buu eat the big chocolate bar that he just made. And sure enough, we get Super Buu, but slightly different. Instead of his evil black eyes, he has white eyes like pretty much every other character. This signifies a little bit better of a change in tone to the Super Buu as we know it. After the transformation and realizing he feels amazing, he remembers the chocolate bar he left under one of his blabagoos. He takes the chocolate bar out and restores the world champion to his original state. To those who think this went way too easily, think about how much filler was really in the Buu saga and how little fighting we actually got until the Kid Buu fight. The second biggest battle was Goku versus Majin Vegeta, and the third biggest battle was actually Gotenks and Gohan versus Super Buu, and that has to do with two separate Z fighters taking him on. The battle would be longer than I described, trust me, hence Gotenks defusing after Super Saiyan 3 took so much energy. Hercule is scared of Buu at first, but he soon realizes that this is still his friend Mr. Buu. Sure enough, Hercule and Super Buu hug it out, and they realize that they're good friends. But Trunks says that he should still be killed. Here there is one important factor. Goku can't just leave the Earth alone, because without Goku, something came. Something was brewing. After everything's said and done, Dende does make the scene, and offers Buu a chance. If he can stay here in this house and not kill anyone and be a good person, Dende can make everything go away with a wish of the Dragon Balls. Because remember, Bulma kind of used them. They're still not active yet. Buu promises to be the best Buu he can be, which is good enough in this case. With Shenron, all of the Earthlings that were killed by Buu are brought back to life when the Dragon Balls are active again. And the second wish is to send Piccolo to Namek so that they can acquire their Dragon Balls. With the Namekian Dragon Balls, they revive Goku and then revive Vegeta. And then they wipe the memories of everybody on Earth so that nobody remembers Majin Buu. After all said and done, Goku, Piccolo, and Vegeta instant transmission themselves to Earth and things are peaceful again. But wait, what about Gohan? Isn't he getting the ultimate transformation? Well, yes, that would still happen. The thing about the Supreme Kai is he was very much certain that this ultimate transformation would be more than enough to handle Buu. So he does have that confidence, and Gohan is still given the training. Gohan gets out of this with the ultimate transformation just in case Buu goes rogue. You know, a good contingency plan. Plus, Goku and Vegeta are back on Earth, so it's not like Gohan will be alone. Sure enough, they want to fight Buu, and with the wide expanse of land they have, they're able to get some sparring in. But Vegeta's going seriously. After their sparring, Vegeta still warns against that, you know, Buu might still be a monster, might still come after them. In which Hercule reassures him, "Oh, no, don't worry. I got Buu on one heck of a regimen to make sure he stays a good, honorable warrior." Since the good Buu is in control and not the evil Super Buu, we know for a fact that he can be trusted. And heck, maybe even a valuable member to the Z crew if Z would go on from there. The next arc we have to focus on is, well, a certain god of destruction waking up from his nap. The timeline stays pretty concurrent from there. Beerus wakes up, tests Goku, beats him, then arrives at Bulma's birthday party where he is tempted with food. Everything goes similarly up to the pudding cup fight where Super Buu's main argument is, well, a first come first serve.
I say, pink creature, you shall hand me one of your pudding cups. Sorry, cat guy, but these are mine.
Excuse me, but I have required a pudding cup of you.
And I said no, it's first come first serve, and I got to them first. Give me a pudding cup! No!
Here, Beerus does lose his cool, and the battle does ensue. All with, you know, Vegeta getting angry and all that. As Beerus is about to destroy the Earth, Super Buu knocks him out of the way and goes in again. Yeah, he's still got the stamina of Super Buu, but this is where something different happens. The title of this What If magically changes. It's not a matter of Majin Buu winning against Evil Buu now. Because you see, Super Buu uses his absorption technique on the God of Destruction. As far as we know, Beerus and Whis have no idea what the hell a Majin Buu is. So, yeah, Beerus just thinks, oh, this is just a technique that's going to restrain me or whatever. Just whatever. But he finds himself in the body of Majin Buu. Instead of being straight caught in a pod like everyone else was, he's loose like Vegeta was.
Yes! Come to me! I am greater than a god! Buu is the best! What's happening?
And that's when Super Buu explodes. Beerus appears next to Whis and wipes a bit of what's left on his shoulder, just off of it.
I expected a better fight. I didn't expect that, though.
My Lord Beerus, where could you have possibly gone?
Apparently, that attack drew me into his body, and, well, I didn't like what I saw. So I destroyed him from the inside out.
All the pink globs start reforming where Super Buu once was, but they don't reform into Super Buu. They reform into something a little worse. As the blobs come together, they don't see Super Buu, but a smaller version of Super Buu. Kid Buu. Everybody around there that can sense energy senses that this one is stronger than Super Buu. And Whis and Beerus just look at it oddly. They just don't know what's happening with this one.
Whis, why do I recognize this?
I think that's the Majin Buu that the Supreme Kai was trying to warn us of.
Majin Buu, huh? What's a Majin?
Bah! Beerus is then sucker punched by a stretchy pink arm. Kid Buu and Beerus go at it, and if I were to scale Kid Buu's power, it would be about where Vegeta was when he lost his rage after, you know, Bulma got slapped. The difference here is Kid Buu can keep going. And what's more, every time he gets a good hit in, you know, he's got to laugh and taunt about it. Boo! 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 Kid Buu is able to hold off Beerus for a good long while Goku travels the globe and gets the 7 Dragon Balls. Which, afterwards, Buu is, well, he is subdued. After all, nobody's gonna take Beerus's job. It's his job. He is the god of destruction. When Buu tries to use the planet burst attack just to kill Beerus, that's when Beerus, blasts it away. At this point, Beerus is using maybe 15% of his power? Not 100. Of course, the Super Saiyan God ritual goes off, and Hercule is by Kid Buu the entire time, just making sure that his friend's okay. After Kid Buu comes to, he recognizes the face of his friend, and, things still play out normally. Hold on, StevDeS, we're talking about Kid Buu! Why would Kid Buu just do all this and make sure that everybody was okay? He's smiling at his friend. Why isn't he just killing Hercule outright? You're not staying faithful to the source material! Flag the video! Take it off YouTube! The way it works is Beerus exploded Super Buu from the inside, killing the evil Buu, when the good Buu was already in charge. I don't care what kind of reverse psychology you may want to use, when you take evil out of something that's good, it's still gonna be good. Therefore, this Kid Buu is still the fat Buu that we all know and love. It's just he's shorter now. Besides, this Buu would still get his jollies via destruction. He's not much of a foodie as the Buu that we all know and love, and Super Buu. So, I can see Kid Buu being a benefit for the upcoming chapters in Super. But what do you all think? Do you think Kid Buu would be a good addition to the fighters in Dragon Ball Super, or do you think that his violent tendencies are going to rise up again? Go ahead and leave your comment below. For more what-ifs in the realm of video gaming and Dragon Ball alike, such as if Majin Vegeta stuck around a little longer, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and, as always, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Booyah! Booyah!